The Noble Search, Ariyapariyesana Sutra. This is a very high-level summary from this book that discusses the discourses of the Buddha. In this sutra, the Buddha makes us question ourselves, and he asks us the same question that he asked himself when he was an unenlightened bodhisattva. And the question is, why, when we ourselves are subject to birth, aging, sickness, death, sorrow, and defilements, why do we seek also what is subject to birth, aging, sickness, death, sorrow, and defilements? And examples of these are, a spouse, employees, any acquisitions that we can have. They all have impermanent states. We ourselves have impermanent states, and we crave the same, and we seek the same, and we also become tied, infatuated, and utterly committed to these things that are subject to all these impermanent states. So the Buddha calls this the ignoble search, and then he says the noble search then is to understand the danger of what is subject to these states, and then the noble search is to seek the supreme security from this bondage, which is Nibbana, which is unborn, unailing, deathless, unaging, sorrowless, and undefiled. And he compares this to an oxen that's removed from the yoke. That is how, through this search, we can be removed from this bondage. And he talks about how we're tied down to sensual pleasures, and that is preventing us from releasing ourselves from this bondage. And he compares that to a deer that's lying down on a bunch of traps, and the deer knows that the deer is in danger, and if the hunter comes by, because the deer is now tied down with these traps, the hunter can do with the deer as he pleases. And the Buddha compares this to being tied down by sensual pleasures, allowing Mara, if Mara were to come by, to do as he likes. So the Buddha warns us against this and asks us to not be trapped when Mara comes. Be free like a deer that is not caught by these traps, so that you can run away from the hunter and in a similar way escape Mara, and be able to be like a confident deer that is not in danger when Mara arrives. And what he says is to seclude ourselves from sensual pleasures and seclude ourselves from unwholesome states, so then if Mara were to come by, we will be then able to blindfold Mara.